So let's break this down. Pookie is never the better option. He's just the easiest option to find because a lot of men are pookies. So the probability of being able to run across one is very likely because there's a lot of them out here on the dating scene. So not only is it common to be able to find one and easy to be able to come across one, it's also a lot comfortable to be with a pookie than it is a grown man who applies grown man pressure.
You see something? This woman gets it. She understands. She understands the difference where a man is demanding for a woman to put forth some type of effort, something other than just you think that you're beautiful. Beauty come a dime a dozen, especially with men that sees, they got multiple options with beautiful women. Your beauty is obsolete, is meaningless. We recognize that. But see, these bras, they so high and mighty within their own mindset that they fail to recognize that we recognize game. We peep that. But they so full of themselves that it just doesn't make sense to them that, how would they recognize that they're men? We're supposed to be dumb and stupid and have no preference and just should be able to accept whatever they present. And we should be okay with that. It don't work that way. But this one gets it.
Let me break this down to you. See, when you deal with a pookie, a lot of these are men who don't have themselves together. And a lot of women understand that by dealing with these men, sometimes you feel like you the prize. Whether it be you make more money than him, you think you look better than him, you feel like you're doing him a favor by being with him. And so you feel like the prize in that situation. Women like to feel like the prize in these situations.
Been saying that for a minute now. We've been telling these women, y'all only feel like y'all the prize because y'all pick men that you know that are lesser than you. You can't live up to the pressure of dealing with a man that is above you, or to a man that is demanding that you compete properly. They don't like to compete. See, so they'll feel that's why they'll get themselves a Pookie or a Ray Ray or whatever and chill with them and then tell him what to do and feel like they're the man, and they go to work and they pay his bills, they give him a little whatever. They just want to switch the position. They want to have the masculine position while that beta male is their female, their little, piece or whatever. And men that don't put up with that, they can't deal with that. They want men to just be subservient to them, and it doesn't work that way. The woman submit to the man, not the other way around.
But see, when you get with a grown man who got himself together, a grown man who is financially stable, don't have no outside children, this is a man who is emotionally intelligent, like the list goes on, a man who has standards, that is a lot of pressure to somebody who ain't ready to step up and be the type of woman who could keep that type of man, right? Because not only are you going to have to up the type of woman you are as far as how you act, because he will easily replace you. See, a man with options is completely different than a Pookie who just happy to have you because you're the best thing that he's ever been able to pull. A lot of these men who truly have options, you're not the best thing he's ever pulled before, right? He's dealt with women like you constantly. You're not nothing special that he's never come across before. But the Pookie that you're dealing with will put you on a pedestal, let you talk to him crazy, let you do a lot of questionable stuff, make up excuses for your poor behavior because he likes the way you look or whatever benefit that he getting out of you. But see, that man who actually has options, he not that impressed by your looks. He's had girls that looks just as good as you or better.
See, the thing is having the power within one's grasp. See, when the man recognizes that the woman can easily be replaced, he lets her know about it. He put her on notice on the regular. She's constantly on that side of being replaceable. But when the man is the one that could be replaced by that woman, she too also let him know that, listen, you could be replaced. That's why the Pookie pedestalized her. And he does all this, he goes head over heel for her to do whatever she wants, all her demands, because he knows any minute she can replace him with a different Pookie. But it's the same thing with that woman. The woman recognized that, listen, I cannot, to keep a man like this, I got to be on my P's and Q's. I got to cross all my T's and dot all my I's. If not, I'm going to be replaced by the next one, because she knows he has several options. You either act accordingly or be replaced or get subbed out.
He's had girls who had just as much going for them or better. And he understands that if you don't act the way he wants, he'll easily go out and replace you with somebody better. And a lot of women, you know that. And you don't want that type of pressure on you. You don't want to be in that type of competitive mode where you know you have to stay being a quality woman in order to keep this man's attention. It's a lot easier for you to coast by dealing with a pookie where you don't have to do nothing but the bare minimum and just show up, and he just happy to have you and allow you to act, be immature, be the childish woman that you are, and have all of these poor behaviors that you display, and he'll accept it because, again, he just happy to have you. And again, a lot of women understand this, whether or not they admit it or not, whether or not they are purposely doing it, or they really don't understand that this is what subconsciously is happening. A lot of women avoid men who really got their stuff together because they understand the pressure that comes with it. Another thing about these men who are better catchers of men, a lot of them, even the girls who dealt with them, you can't get those men to commit if they don't want you. And a lot of women want these men to commit but can't get these men to commit. It's a lot easier to get pregnant by a pookie than it is one of these type of men, because a lot of these men think in the future, right? They may lay down with you, but they'll make sure not to get you pregnant because they don't want to deal with you in the long run. They only want to deal with you temporarily. So this is the reason why it's so many more women getting pregnant by pookies than it is better men, because those better men are taking precautions to make sure not to get you pregnant because they don't want you to be their baby mama. They don't want any ties to you long term. But Pookie, he'll shoot the club up because he know he not going to be there long term. He know he has no intentions on being a good father, but he will mark his territory to have to keep in contact with you through a baby. But these men who know that they got options, they'll never do that because they on a hunt for their best option.
And these same bad choices that these women makes with these Pookies and Ray Rays, they then internally expect the righteous man, the man that got his stuff together, to be the savior, to come and save them, and to accept all their baggages with it. Now, oh, you're not a man because you can't take care of my baby and you can't take care of this whole thing or my family and this and that. They try to shame you because you refuse to raise another man's seed. That's why they get mad when they recognize that man that got his stuff together refuses to date a damn baby mama. Suddenly he's shamed and he's attacked because they want to be rescued. But again, no man in his right mind will be okay to put his seed behind the seed of another man. It doesn't work that way. But yeah, they always looking to be rescued. But a lot of them are going to be caught up in their mess that they made, and they're going to have to deal with it on their own. Anyway, I'm done with this video. Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way when I drop a new one, you'll be notified, all right? Knock Louise. That was my perspective. Catch y'all in the next one.